You're scrolling Instagram, and suddenly a photo from someone you know used to be just ordinary. Now they're posting in front of a new car. Caption: grateful, blessings just keep coming. And you're still here. Same bed, same room, same bank account balance. I know what that feels like, because almost everyone has been at that point. And today, we're not going to pretend it doesn't hurt, because it does. And you're allowed to acknowledge it. You're angry. You feel like you failed. You keep comparing yourself, and you've lost your drive. That's not weakness. That's human. But there's a more important question. Do you stop here, or do we talk about the way through? Psychologically, why is accepting failure so hard? There's a term for it, social comparison theory, but the core idea is simple. The brain automatically compares. This isn't your fault. There's a theory that the brain feels more stable when it can measure its position. And one way it does that is by comparing itself to others. But now, Instagram exists. TikTok exists. LinkedIn exists. Your brain still runs the same system, but instead of comparing hunting results, it compares followers, salary, European vacations. There's also something called fear of failure, but it's not fear of failing. It's fear of being seen failing. A different thing. Failing is about results. Fear of being seen failing, that's about self-worth, about what people will say. That's what makes us sometimes choose not to try at all, rather than try and fall publicly. There's also something called imposter syndrome. Ever felt like you're not as capable as people think you are? Even successful people still feel like frauds. We're all in this together, but this is only half of it. Knowing why you compare is not the same as knowing how to stop. Now, let's talk about what actually matters. Carol Dweck, Stanford. Decades of research. She observed two very different patterns of thinking. Fixed mindset believes ability is fixed. I'm just not talented. Period. Growth mindset believes ability grows. Failure isn't the end. It's data. Fixed person, when they fail, I just can't do this. Growth person, when they fail, I can't do this yet. One word, but different worlds. And I want to be honest with you. Making peace with your situation doesn't mean being happy about it. It doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. There's a difference between accepting and giving up. Giving up says, well, I guess this is just my fate. Accepting says, this is where I am right now. What do I do from here? Making peace means you acknowledge this is hard. You allow yourself to feel it, but you refuse to stop there. And most importantly, there are concrete steps you can start today, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Okay, now the concrete part, what you can actually do. First, grieve. Give yourself permission to feel it. This is called emotional processing, not drama, processing. When you keep holding it in, it only grows stronger inside. So cry if you need to, be angry if you need to, but give yourself a deadline. I'll let myself feel this until Friday. After that, I start thinking about next steps. Second, stop comparing your progress to others. Start comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. Do you know one thing today that you didn't know yesterday? Did you take one step this week that you wouldn't have last week? If yes, you've moved forward, even if slowly. Third, reframe failure as data, not a verdict. Failure isn't a sentence. You are not good enough. Failure is information. This way didn't work. Try another. There's a story often attributed to Edison about thousands of failed attempts before the light bulb worked. Whether he really said it or not, the idea holds. Every failed attempt is data, not defeat. I don't know where you are right now. Maybe you just failed an exam. Maybe your business just fell apart. Maybe you feel hopelessly behind. But I want you to know one thing. You're still here. You watched this whole video. You still want to learn. That's not a small thing. Making peace with your situation doesn't mean being happy. It means you are strong enough to refuse to let it stop you. Oh, one more thing. If this video made you feel better, let me know in the comments. But if right after watching this, you immediately open Instagram to stalk someone, I can't help you, bro.
2 hours later.
Subscribe if this resonated. Psychology of making peace with reality, because every feeling has a reason.